back. It's the Brainlets. We're here again.
We're back,
And
baby.
yep, did you miss us? You don't need to answer that. I know you did. I'm Joey.
My name is Jake. Did you know the scientific name of a pine tree is strobus?
I did not know that. That's a new fact, unheard of actually, except for by a lot of
Strobus,
people,
baby.
because it's the scientific name of a tree.
Yeah,
But it's pretty crazy.
I,
It's
I
called
do I do
strobus.
like that word actually.
It's a funny word. I like the name.
Strobus.
I
And
at
some
first
people are
I
gonna
was.
say some people are gonna be like, "Ew, I hate that word," but like, it's a good word.
It's a good
You
word.
know?
It rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Strobus.
Yeah, it does.
And at first I was outraged, as many are when you find out that the scientific name of a pine tree is strobus. But
Yeah,
then I learned to love it.
yeah,
Uh,
as you do.
yeah, it's pretty awesome, pretty good word. I'd give it a
And
very
what
good rank.
and what a fact! What a fact to start
What
off
if
season one of the
what?
Brainlets, huh?
Season one. There was never it was season 0 last time actually. Actually, it never
Yeah.
existed. Don't even think about it.
What? Yeah, exactly. Never,
Yeah. What
never
happened?
happened.
But if it hypothetically did happen, we are back, and we did go ahead and hit that reboot button.
Yeah, it's a
After
reboot,
what has it
baby.
been like a year of nothing happening? I mean, nothing happened to begin with, of course, but hypothetically, if the rumors are true, it's been a year,
Yeah. And who doesn't love a
and
reboot?
exactly, everyone loves a reboot, and reboots are really awesome a lot of the time. Except that's a lie. They're actually all garbage most of the time. You know about let's see, what are some reboots that happen? You know the Powerpuff Girls reboot? That one
No,
from
I do
on
not
Cartoon
know the
Network.
Powerpuff Girls
That one
reboot.
yeah, that one a lot of people were excited about that, and then it was just really bad. It was just a
Yeah.
really bad reboot because
I
they
mean,
didn't
that's how
have
reboots go usually. Like
exactly.
it's never as good as the original. And
They've
you know what?
okay, companies have been on their game a lot recently because the DuckTales reboot is pretty good. That one's pretty good, and
I'll give you that. Yeah.
the Animaniacs one is really good. That's a very good reboot because one they kept all the same like voice actors and stuff, and they had I think a lot of the same guys on the production team if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, and then they had a lot of like good, classic Animaniacs zany jokes, and they did not hold back, and they did not try to be like friendly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
That's
because
good.
I think that's good because I think a lot of times they're like, well, corporate brands, we want more money, more broad audience, so let's make it kid friendly. Nothing bad ever happens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. I do
But
indeed.
yeah, we are rebooting.
Let's hope we're one of the good ones.
Yeah, we're starting it.
One of the good
We
ones.
last time we were kind of constricted to a space where we could not very much express ourselves.
We
We were
could not
very
breathe, man. It was like a
we could,
box.
we could not breathe. We were very picture the 90s and like 80s static on an old cartoon. That was us.
Yeah.
And now we're clear HD 1080p.
We've grown wings, Joey.
We have grown wings. We've evolved into beautiful butterflies, and
We're back.
we're
ready.
floating into the sun, and we're gonna explode, but it'll be really awesome.
We're floating right into that first tier list, baby.
Yeah, we're doing we're doing tier lists now. That's our new thing. We're doing tier lists, and and the tier list is we're doing fast food because everyone loves fast food, and it's very easy to get mad at other people's opinions.
Yeah, and everyone eats. Everyone's
Everyone
had
eats.
a fast food restaurant. And
Well, some people don't
doesn't?
eat. But those people
What?
die.
Yeah. Yeah. People who don't eat die. That is right.
Yeah. So we have what 21 different. That's the funny number. We have 21 different fast food chain restaurants. That
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
talk
in a
about.
wide variety too.
A
They're not
very
just
wide, different.
your
many
Mickey
different things.
D's hamburger.
got some crazy
we got
ones on here.
Subway, Jimmy
Subway's not
John's.
that crazy. But we got some. Anyway, let's start it off with what may be a very controversial one. We got Arby's, and a lot of people think this is sludge, which on some days I would agree, but
Really? I like Arby's, honestly.
I like Arby's. I think Arby's is one of those rare things where you can only eat it once a month, and once you have it that one time, you are disgusted by Arby's for a month, and then you can go back and have it and feel like a pig again.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it's good, but not good all the time. So I think this is probably like a D or a C.
Yeah, I'd say it's a C. Like it's
Yeah.
right there in the middle. Like it's not too bad, but it's not too good, man.
Very
you
mediocre.
don't want it all the time.
Yeah. And then we got Burger King, and I got a hot take on Burger King. So, can we talk about the Whopper? Because I was at Universal, and I got a Whopper for the first time at one of like the little like chain areas where you're like walking around. They got all the little restaurants, whatever. And it was 80% bun and like 10% other things, and then 10% meat. And it was the worst experience I've ever had with a burger. It's like, what? How do you mess that up? Just put more meat in it. I could just taste bun and nothing else. So that's why I don't really like Burger King stuff. And their fries are pretty eh.
But you know what Burger King does have going for them? You know what Burger King does have going for them?
What do they
the
have?
Impossible Whopper.
They do have the Impossible Whopper. That is good because it's paving the way with the fake meats.
Yeah, and I mean, some people hate that. Like, some people hate, and they think it's like, against
But
God
it is innovative.
to have
it is innovative.
fake
I think
meat.
That does give them something.
Yeah, and it, I've heard that it's good. I've never had it personally. I've heard that it is good though. I would rate.
I haven't tried enough of it to give it like I can't be like this sucks because I haven't tried all of it. But I think it should be, for sheer popularity and what people say it is. I would say B.
I would say C or D. Like it is not. It is not.
Would you say okay? I think it's above Arby's though.
No.
At least by popular opinion, people hate Arby's
not.
much more than they hate.
No, it's not. It's not better than Arby's. Put that baby at a D.
You want it at a D?
Yeah,
it's like Burger King.
It is Burger King. It's Burger King. But dude, it's Arby's is definitely better than that.
Okay.
Just put it at a D. There you go.
We're gonna get some backlash.
All right.
But next we have the easiest one that everyone will agree with, and if you don't agree, I will come to your house and torment you and kill you. We have Cane's Chicken. I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively put this on the S tier.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's talk about Cane's Chicken for a second. Okay, hold on. Listen.
Yeah.
There is a certain way that you have to enjoy Cane's Chicken, and if you do it any other way, you're just weird. You're odd. And that way is you get, instead of the coleslaw, everyone knows this too. Instead of the coleslaw, you get an extra piece of toast.
Yep. But here's the thing. Do you order an extra sauce after you get the extra toast?
Yes, because you dip the toast in the sauce, so you're gonna need extra sauce. Yes,
and here's because I'm about to give you everyone a little bit of a hack. All right. If you want some good bread from Cane's, you order it Bob style or butter on both, and they butter it on both sides.
Really?
Yep. No extra charge. No nothing. It's like a secret thing, and you go up and you're like, I want it Bob style. And they do it, and they butter it on both sides, and then you get the the typical order that every normal sane person gets with the extra bread, extra sauce.
The secret's out.
Your sauce is good. Yeah, secret's out. Actually, this is going to millions of people around the world. We're actually really famous.
Yeah. So now they know. Amazing.
Yeah. And then we got ChickfilA.
Up next.
What were you gonna say?
Another chicken. I was gonna go right to ChickfilA.
Okay, so we're good.
So we got ChickfilA, another chicken fast food restaurant, and in my opinion, Cane's is so much better than ChickfilA. ChickfilA is a mid tier in my opinion. And
I'm gonna have to say that I think it's good.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think it's like live or die with ChickfilA.
Well, they call it Jesus Chicken.
Yeah, and
if
that's
this is Jesus Chicken, then Cane's is God Chicken. God came down and he brought his presence to us with Cane's Chicken. He brought up and then God said, "Let there be Cane's," and there was Cane's.
And then there were Cane's. And ChickfilA, honestly, I don't think ChickfilA is Jesus Chicken. ChickfilA is the guy that Jesus made not blind anymore. Like, ChickfilA is the guy that suffers, in my opinion. ChickfilA is like the guy that lives under the bridge And Kane's Chicken is the guy that walks on top of the bridge and just throws his trash down there to Chick-fil-A for Chick-fil-A to eat and to serve to its customers.
I think it deserves B though, and I think you probably want it lower, but I think it deserves B because for what it's worth, they have pretty good chicken on its own. But you were against like the sandwiches, right? Like the chicken sandwiches. But that is one item menu. And how much of Cane's or how much of Chick-fil-A you had?
I've been to Chick-fil-A a couple times. Because they do have, listen, they have like dress up as a cow day or whatever. Have you ever known that?
No,
they do that. And you dress up as a cow and you get a free sandwich or something like that. You get a free sandwich. And that's what I like about Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you know what else? They have the nicest people working there. That's one.
Yeah.
They have the nicest. Well, didn't they like hate gay people though? Wasn't that a thing? Like,
what?
I think that was an actual. There was an actual thing, right? It wasn't like the guy who owned Chick-fil-A was like a homophobe.
I think Papa John's is the racist.
Yeah, he is, but he's like weird. He's a weirdo. He's just weird in general.
Yeah.
He's lost his mind.
So I think Papa John's is the racist. So there's got to be,
I think there's got to be I think Chick-fil-A might be then working hand in hand with him because I think they are homophobic there. But
maybe.
Hey, the workers are nice, not the owners. I think the owners are actually homophobic. But
so let's just put Chick-fil-A at like a B or a C.
I would say B because if we're not judging off of their standards for people, and just the food alone, which is what I want to do with all of these, because we have Papa John's on the list, and I don't want to judge it off of that kook, okay?
Yeah.
He's off on his own thing right now. I don't think he even is like associated with Papa John's anymore. He's just his own being, and he goes out and spreads his gospel stuff, whatever, about the end, the great end that will.
So let's just put Chick-fil-A at a B, I guess.
I think it's B. Yeah, we got Chipotle next.
Chipotle.
I think everyone loves Chipotle. Who doesn't like Chipotle? Everyone does.
Like, it is good. It is so good.
Chipotle.
Yeah, I'd say that's a solid A. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know if it's quite an S tier, but like, it's an A.
Yeah, and then so that one's pretty easy. I don't think there's a lot more to say about that. They just got good food. Yeah. We got Domino's Pizza. I haven't been here enough times to judge. I think the last time I was here was like years ago. So this is gonna.
I have Domino's all the time, Joey.
All right, this is gonna have to fall into your hands. Where are we putting this?
Listen, I think one thing that I really like about Domino's is the sausage. I don't know what it is.
The sausage. Do they have good sausage there?
I am a sucker for good sausage, dude. And you can say whatever you want about that, but I am. And so I would, but it's not the best pizza. But it is pretty good for fast delivery pizza. I'd say B. I'd say B.
Is it below or above Chick-fil-A?
Definitely. Well, I mean, I don't really like Chick-fil-A, so I'm gonna say it's above Chick-fil-A. But
all right,
I'm gonna say above Chick-fil-A.
I'll take your word for it because I don't have any input to give on Domino's.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people don't really like Domino's.
Yeah, but if anyone disagrees, fight us in real life.
Yeah.
But we get to use baseball bats, and you only get your fingers, which we will break preemptively.
Yeah. All right, then we got Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. Their food sucks, but
nobody goes to Dairy Queen for
the only reason they're in business is their ice cream. And I will say I get their chicken strips sometimes with the gravy, but I will only ever get that if I'm already going to get a Blizzard. I would never go. I want food. Let me go to Dairy Queen. No, it's I want ice cream, and I'm also kind of hungry.
Yeah, exactly. You go to Dairy Queen for ice cream, not for food. That's just the way it is. So but their ice cream is delicious. Like their ice cream is great. I love Dairy Queen ice cream.
Yeah, their Blizzards are good.
So I would not.
I think we put it at like B, above Chick-fil-A possibly.
Yeah, definitely. But like the food, like their chicken fingers and stuff, like that's an F. But their ice cream makes them go up. So I'd say B. Yeah.
Jack in the Box.
They're tiny tacos.
They're all good. The tiny tacos are amazing. Their normal tacos are great. Their Jumbo Jacks actually was the first thing that got me to realize how to eat a burger correctly. And it is not... I used to eat, what every other kid did, which was burger, cheese, ketchup, bun, and that was it. We all had that phase. And one day, out of whim because it was my dad's friend. He was like, hey, I got a jumbo jack from Jack in the Box. He's like, it's got a bunch of stuff on it. I was like, I'm hungry, I'll eat it. And I tried it, and it was ketchup, mayo, lettuce, tomato, and that is still what I get on my burger every time I go out and get a burger.
Yeah.
And I have to thank Jack in the Box for that. You know, I don't even like if some people don't like the food. I have a history with it, and it's brought burgers to a new light with me. So I have a special place for it in my heart.
So where would you put it?
Also, their commercials are funny. You know the one where he
where
busted
would
the
you
guys?
where would you rank Jack
I
in the
would
Box?
say honestly, B at the top of B.
All right. Yeah, I can see that.
But have you you've seen the commercial where he like busts in the guy's
Oh yeah, no,
the
their
guy's
commercials
house?
are good.
And then he's like, "What do you think of my jumbo jack?" And the guy's like, "I don't know." And then he's like, "I heard you talking crap about our jumbo jack." And then he like chases him and like tries to knock him out or something.
Yeah.
They're on something else, but it's awesome. Jimmy John's coming up.
I haven't had a lot of Jimmy John's. I'm gonna be honest.
I
haven't
have
had a
Jimmy
bunch of
John's probably weekly. I
Really?
like Jimmy John's a lot.
Really?
I prefer it to Subway because their bread is chewier, and I like I'm a sucker for the chewy bread.
You like chewy bread?
No, okay, it sounds bad, but it's like like Subway bread is like soft and mushy and kind of bad, you know. I will okay, it's not really bad because I like Subway. I do like Subway.
You like raw bread? You like bread dough?
No, I don't like bread dough.
Chewy bread.
No, I like baked. Okay, Jake.
He's like
think of like Panera bread, like how their bread is chewy when you bite into that. That's good bread. That's like the good texture. When you like have that and you're like, that's good. I just had some chewy bread. It's not chewy like raw. It's chewy like it's baked to perfection.
Chewy is not the word.
Dude, we're gonna Jake. When next
Chewy
time you
is
come
not-
over, we're gonna get Jimmy John's and you're gonna try the chewy bread and you're gonna tell me, okay?
You know what? That's good.
We're
That's
gonna
good.
have that. We're gonna do that.
I'm gonna tell you that bread is not chewy.
Yeah, I don't know how. Well, it is. It's like it's got a little bit. It's not like chewy like it's gum, but it's
I love
chewy like
some raw bread
it's got.
on my
It's,
sandwiches.
you know what it's got? How to describe it? It's got resistance. Like when you bite it and you try to pull it away, it's a little bit. It's a little bit strong. You know what I mean? That's how I would describe it. It's not like chewy, but like, you know, Subway when you bite into it, the bread melts around your teeth. It like crumbles and turns to dust around
You
your
are
teeth.
not very good at describing bread, Joey. I'm telling
It's
you
flaky.
right now.
You know what I mean? Sorry.
Okay,
This
let's
is-
let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it at a B in the mid range. We're having a lot of Bs. I think I put it definitely above Dairy Queen, and I would say above Domino's. But you haven't had.
But you've
it.
never had Domino's.
Yeah,
a
exactly.
bunch.
So these go hand in hand because I haven't had Domino's in forever. And
Yeah,
have
so let's
you
just
ever
put them
had
by
Jimmy
each other.
John's?
Let's put them by each other.
Yeah, well, those go hand in hand. KFC, the Colonel. Have you seen their like
The recent
Spain?
commercial?
No, they're like Spain Twitter.
No.
Like, or it's like Spanish KFC from Spain. They are crazy over there. They like have some they do like, you know, like when the imposter is sus, like the friggin' Germa Among Us thing.
yeah.
They had one of those memes on Twitter and they posted that. KFC
Gotta give them credit
official
for that.
Spain. Yeah,
But-
I gotta
but let's look
get,
at
but
the
that's
food,
just them in Spanish. Yeah, their food.
Let's look at the food. What do you think about KFC food?
I think it's good. I think a lot of people hate it. I think the popcorn chicken, if you get the famous bowl, and it's the
Oh yeah,
popcorn
100%.
chicken and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the corn, and you mix that all in a slump.
Delicious.
And
I think that's good.
a lot of people hate KFC. I don't see it. I think sometimes their chicken is dry and sad. But if you get the popcorn
But
chicken,
with
it's usually
with
it's
that
good.
gravy and everything,
Mhm.
like
You
it's
have
good.
to-
Like, their bowl is good.
The only correct way to eat KFC is to get like the popcorn chicken and you dip it in mashed potatoes and gravy. That they
Yeah.
have it.
So I'd say like C.
I'd say
Because
C.
that-
I'd say C above Arby's. If
Yeah.
I'm being honest, it's above Arby's. Little Caesars, I've never been here in my life.
What? You've never been to Little Caesars, huh?
No.
You're not a pizza connoisseur, are you?
I'm not.
You don't have Domino's. You don't have Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
Have
a
you,
lot of
well, Jake?
people-
Have you had Stefanina's
I've not.
or Urban Chestnut?
I've heard. I feel like I've had that. Yeah.
I think it's in St. Louis City, so you probably have at some point.
Okay, yeah. But Little Caesars, it's a lot of people don't like it. I used to eat Little Caesars all the time, and there's nothing wrong with Little Caesars. A lot of people hate it. They think it's a bunch of dirt. I think it's good. I'd rate it a C. It's not as good as Domino's, but I mean it's still pretty good.
Is it above or below Arby's?
Below.
Below. Okay, so it's bottom C. Mickey D's.
Oh, Mickey D's.
The classic, the king of fast food, I would say.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald.
I'm not saying that because it's good food, because their food is actual waste, actual human waste.
Yeah.
But somehow they're the most popular.
Yeah. I mean, because they really made a name for themselves. People always eat there all the time. I'll tell you this. I eat their nuggies, bro. I eat their nuggies more than I'd like to admit. I eat their nuggies. But you know what is good?
What?
What's that blue slushy called? What? They have this like icy thing.
Oh, like they're frozen stuff? Because I remember I get the frozen Cokes over there.
Yeah, so frozen Coke, but it's blue, you know?
Yeah.
If you get that, that's great.
And their fries are
great.
Top tier.
Yep.
McDonald's fries are top tier. Especially their good shake dippers. Those are good vessels for dipping into shakes.
Oh, yeah.
It's just bad that their shakes kind of suck.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of their stuff just sucks. Like their burger meat and stuff, it's just...
Yeah, that is true.
It's got some like weird, like fake juice taste to it. You know what I mean? When you bite into it and it like you can hear it go and like it squishes in your mouth. And it's disgusting. It's like spongy. I hate it. I can't do it.
But they have good quality. So I'd say, and because
if you know what to get,
really
it's pretty good.
The king. So I'd say C. I'd say C or B. Like
would
bottom
you say below Little Caesars or above Little Caesars? I want to put it mid C at most because I think it's not too good.
I agree.
But would you say above Little Caesars or below?
Above Arby's, man. Come on.
Above. Okay.
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Oh, dude.
This dominated my childhood, but I don't think they're that good. I think compared to like P.F. Chang's.
I have a story. I used to hate Chinese food, man.
Yeah.
I used to hate Chinese food, and I don't know why. I just did. I used to hate it. I used to never eat it. I had Panda Express one time. My family brought it home, and it was dunzo from there, man. I really like Panda Express. I really do.
Like Panda Express?
Yeah.
I like Panda Express. I love Panda Express. I think it's beaten out by other places to go like P.F. Chang's, but that's an obvious thing. P.F. Chang's is not fast food. But if we're going off of fast food, if I was buying a Panda Express, I would go in.
Yeah, and Joey, I mean, they're in every food court, man, at the mall. You know, there's not one food court without Panda Express. So
it's the place to go when you're on like a field trip to. Have you ever done? I bet you haven't. When I was back in like Eagle Singers in like middle school, we would go to the mall and we would go to the courtyard and eat food there. And I always would get Panda Express because it's good. Or I'd get like a burger because sometimes they started putting like burger places in there, and I'm a sucker for burgers. I mean, I already told that story with Jack in the Box, but like,
yeah,
you are a pizza connoisseur. I am a burger connoisseur.
Yeah,
if I go anywhere new and it has burgers, I will try the burger before I have anything else on the menu.
Yeah.
You know what's got a good burger? And it's not on here. Sugar Fire. They're not even a chain, are they? They're like one thing.
Yeah, they're not fast food.
Yeah, isn't Sugar Fire just like local to us, or is it?
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me do a quick search. They got a couple, but I think it's only around us.
No, that's not.
I think it is.
Huh.
Let's see. It's in like Illinois and I think Missouri. Yeah.
But if it's not, we're gonna sound dumb.
Well, I looked it up.
Oh.
And well, that's crazy because, I mean, if someone's listening, they're not from where we are. You're not gonna know Sugar Fire, and I'm really sad about that. I feel really bad for you if you haven't had a Sugar Fire. I'm really sorry.
I'm sure that they have their own, you know.
Yeah, Sugar Fire it's like a smokehouse.
They'll find happiness. In their own.
Yeah, to each their own smokehouse.
Yeah. All right. What do we got next?
Or well, we haven't
Oh, we
set
didn't
a
put.
panda
Oh,
express.
okay. I'd
I
say
think
B.
B. Okay.
Yeah.
Right in the. I'm just gonna slap it in the middle without looking. Under Jimmy John's, above Dairy Queen. Are we sticking
Yep.
with that? Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Papa John's, home to
Papa John's.
the crazed man, the lunatic.
Yeah.
Is his
But
face scribbled out in that picture?
No way.
His face is scribbled out. Okay, well, this is a podcast, so you can't see, but we're on like a tier maker, and on the Papa John's thing, they scribbled
That's
out his
crazy.
face. They like white out on his face, and they scribbled it out. That's hilarious.
They really don't like him.
That's really funny.
But let's overlook the man. You know, let's look at
as they did as well.
Yeah.
Overlook Papa.
Let's look at the food. What do you think about Papa John's food?
I think it's pretty good. I think okay. This is kind of a hot take because I've heard a lot of people say that this stuff sucks, but their spicy cheese sauces, I like it, and I think it's good for dipping crust.
Really?
Have you had the cheese sauce?
I have not. I have not had a lot of Papa John's, so I'm really gonna let you take this.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of Papa John's either, but I will say another thing something that I don't really like about Papa John's. Their pizza is sweet. It has a sweet taste to it, and I don't like it. It's like
Really?
not good sweet, but it's like like the tomato sauce is like sweet and there's no salt or anything on it, and it's just like
Right.
a weird sweet mushy thing, whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, for that it's kind of less for me. I would say it's under Little Caesars from what you've said. I think it's under Burger King even, but I think it's not
Yeah.
F. It's not F. I think it's
It's
D
not
tier.
F. It's like a D.
But it's very mediocre. Like, if any other place is around for pizza, I'm going to get that. I'm not going to get Papa John's.
Exactly. No one's gonna choose Papa John's over someone else. It's just
If
like
you are sad and alone, then you'll get Papa John's. And if you want no one to know that you got it, then you'll get Papa John's. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But if you're, like, with one person or more, then you're not getting Papa John's. You're getting an actual food. You know?
Speaking of bad pizza, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
Next. Pizza Hut tastes like cardboard with pizza sauce on it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I believe
yeah.
that, man. And Pizza Hut is horrible and disgusting, and that is an F tier for me.
Okay, but how have you had their hand tossed Hut Supreme, or have you only had the thin crust?
I have not only had the thin crust.
Okay, but have you had the
I
Hut
don't-
Supreme stuff?
I don't think so. No, why? Is it good?
It is good. They put like garlic seasoning on it. And
There's no
Parmesan.
way. There is no way. The Pizza Hut, it's disgusting. I hate it. It's cardboard. I don't
I
know
like
what else
pizza.
to
I think are you talking, when you say cardboard, are you talking about like stiff, like it's the thin crust?
No, it's not just like it tastes bad. Like the
I don't
crust
think it tastes that
of
bad.
really.
I think a
To
lot of
me,
people think it
it's
tastes bad.
like-
I think you're not alone in this. I think a lot of people do think it tastes bad. But I personally like Pizza Hut. I think at least the location we have is combined with Wing Street, so we also get wings out of it, so that's pretty good.
Right. I mean,
Also,
that's
they
how
have
bad.
a lot of
That's
they have
how
a lot
bad,
of good desserts.
Joy,
They have
That's how bad Pizza Hut is because they needed something else. They needed something else to save them from dying. So they got wings.
Yeah.
They
Do.
they-
They have good desserts though. They have good like cinnamon sticks and stuff.
I've never had the desserts, so
Can't knock the cinnamon sticks. Those are king. I think Pizza Hut's above Papa John's though. I gotta say, it's above
Nope.
Papa John's.
Pizza Hut's an F tier for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like, do you think Pizza Hut is just garbage? Like, if you saw
Yeah,
it,
I
you
would
would
never
just like
get it.
throw it away. If it was a full pizza, you would just throw it away.
Yeah, I would not.
Would you even like if you
I
were
was-
starving
I was-
and there was pizza? Hut,
Okay,
would you be
no.
like,
If I was starving, I would eat it. But that doesn't mean that doesn't make it not an F tier. Like, it's food, but I would not eat it if I had a choice. If I was starving and that was pizza, I'd eat it. If I was at someone's house and they ordered Pizza Hut, I'd eat it. You know, but it's like, it's gross. Okay, it's an F tier.
Yeah, I mean,
There
I think I
has
would
to
put
be
it
other people
higher.
that agree with me. There has
yeah,
to be.
no, there are a lot of people that agree with you. You know, Critical Charlie Critical, is the same. He put Pizza Hut at F.
He did.
Most Critical.
Yeah, well, good. He knows what's up.
So he you know,
Yeah, good.
but
So where we're putting
I
a D?
would put Pizza Hut higher, but since you're saying F, I think we put it at the bottom of tier, and bottom tier at the bottom of D tier, and we agree to disagree. We're putting Pizza Hut there.
All right, yeah.
But I think you do have a good argument because it you know what, it's bad sometimes with the amount of grease that they slop on it.
Yeah, that's true. What's next? Sonic.
Their corn dogs are good. Their service is
not
bad.
to be confused with Sonic the Hedgehog. It is the place.
Yeah,
you know what?
I think
I do like how they do it. It is very unique. Like they're.
I'm gonna speed run through it. All right, ready? Their corn dogs are great. Their tater tots are great. Their hash browns are great. Their slushies are eh. Their service is awful sometimes. Sometimes it's really good. And I do like they got the nice little they got their nice little aesthetic with the people on the roller skates, right?
Yeah.
They go around. That's Sonic, right? And they have kind of like a gas station situation where it's like open.
They have that's cool. Wait, they have roller skates, right?
I thought that was a thing. Is that a thing at Sonic?
I don't know.
Now I gotta look it up. Entertain them.
I mean, I do have nostalgia with Sonic. Every Tuesday or whatever, they would have deals on slushies, and my mom would go.
They skate.
Really?
They have roller skates.
So my mom every Tuesday would go get me and my brother a slushie. Like we all three would go to Sonic and we'd go get a slushie, and I get an orange slushie every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I do like Sonic. I think it's a B or a C.
Yeah, dude, I would drool over the corn dogs. They're good. They're good corn dogs.
They are.
I think.
So where do you think we should put it?
I think it's I would say top of C tier. Better than KFC, but
yeah, I agree.
Below the B tier ones. I think it's pretty average, but it's not bad. Steak and Shake.
Oh baby.
Their shakes and their burgers are good, you know, as the name implies, and their fries are pretty good too. I think overall they're just a pretty good choice. If you are
but listen,
driving by and you
their service is horrible.
That is true. Their service is bad.
Their service is garbage.
And that's what we have to. That's what we have to decide here.
Hours, like literally hours, waiting to get my food. And, like that's just not acceptable, especially for a fast food restaurant. So that brings it down.
Is the service worth, or is the food worth the service? You know what I mean?
And I don't really think it is. I think their shakes are. Their shakes are great. I really like their shakes. The burgers are okay. Their fries are okay. So I mean, it's like a lower tier. I mean,
is like if you want a burger, go to like Freddy's or go to Culver's or go to like Five Guys. And they all have good service and they're fast and easy and affordable and good and yummy. Yeah. You know, and Steak and Shake is just the same thing, but it takes longer.
Yeah. And I don't really think the burgers are as good as the other ones.
I'd say bottom of C. Bottom of C, below Little Caesars.
I'd say D.
D?
Top of D. It's better than Burger King. So.
Okay. Subway.
I like Subway. I'm going to say it right now. I like Subway. A lot of people hate Subway. I like Subway.
I like Subway. I get nothing wrong with Subway. I just think there are better places to go. I think Subway's good, but if you're driving around and you see like a Subway or like Jack in the Box or Cane's or Chipotle, you're gonna go to one of those.
Really? I mean, like if I'm in the mood for a sandwich, I'm gonna get Subway.
If I'm in the mood for a sandwich, I'm gonna go to like Pickleman's or I'm gonna go to, what's the one place I was at earlier? They have some good stuff. It was like
there's a Potbelly's.
Yeah, that wasn't it though. I think their service is bad.
I've never been to Potbelly's, so
at least at the one we have here, their service is awful.
Yeah. So, but I think Subway's good, and I would rate it a B or C.
Yeah, I'd think above Sonic.
Yeah.
Would you say above Sonic? I'd say bottom of B. I wouldn't say in C tier. I think it's above C tier in general, but I think it's at the bottom of B.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
I love me some Taco Bell. I say
See,
A.
if you asked me this a year ago, I would say A tier because of the Mexican pizza. But I am distraught because you know what they did to my boy? You know what they did to my child? They slaughtered them. They mass-produced them and then they slaughtered them, you know?
Yeah.
And now
like
there's
a bunch of little piglets.
It is an unforgivable crime, what they did.
Yeah.
But they did bring the
I can
back, so I'm going to put them at B.
B? Really? I say A.
I would say top of B.
I'd say A. Like it's just it's still good though, Joey. Like
It is
they
good.
they do make some weird decisions with what they have on the menu sometimes, but man, it's an A for me.
Mm.
It's along with Chipotle, you know. I do think
I think it
Chipotle is
balances out.
better.
I think it balances out because I hate them for getting rid of Mexican pizza, but I love them for having the nacho fries and bringing those back because those are bomb. And their
Right.
Doritos Locos Tacos are good, and just their burrito. You know, a lot of their stuff they do it well.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Wendy's. I think the
Wendy's.
last time I had Wendy's was like 4 years ago. So I'm gonna leave this to you.
Really? I like
Yeah,
Wendy's and their Twitter. You know, I
their
I
Twitter's pretty
think
good.
I do. Yeah. So
Wait, were they
I
the ones that did the eat spicy chicken like a boss?
what?
You know the commercial where it goes eat spicy chicken like a boss. Who did that?
I don't know. I don't know
Hold
that
on.
commercial.
Like a
But
hold on, I'm not crazy. This exists. Yeah, it is. It goes eat the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich like the memer, and then it goes eat spicy chicken like a boss, or eat
Huh.
spicy goodness like a boss. It's real.
That I have
Yeah.
never seen that. But Wendy's
mean,
is
just
good,
for that
and they got
Wendy's,
the
you gotta go
frosty.
up.
Enjoy.
Yeah,
They
they
got
got the frosty. And I used to
I
get their like their what was it like? It was like a sweet and sour chicken kind of deal, barbecue chicken. It was good.
I'd say
I
A.
think
I think A.
I
Their
think it's
burgers
below
are
Taco
good.
Bell
You know, I really do like their fries.
though. Yeah.
Oh, and they got that
Eh.
cream soda. They got Dave's soda. Is that right? Don't they have
I think so.
I forget what it's called. What?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah. And so that too. So I say it's an A. I say it's an A.
Yeah. And
And then
finally,
last, what's
White
last?
Castle. White
White
Castle.
Castle.
The White
F tier
Knights
for
of
me.
the White
F
Castle.
tier for me.
You would
F
say
tier
F.
for me.
And many people would also say F. I think White Castle's pretty good. I think
No, Joey, no.
I'm sorry, I'm going to the dark side. I think
No.
if you get the chicken rings and if you get the cheese
Stop.
fries, it's pretty good.
No.
And I think anything else is slop, utter garbage. But I think if you get those things, you're in business, baby.
Stop.
You're
Just put it at the
making you
F tier
cry.
and just put it at the F tier where it belongs.
I think it's pretty good.
You're freaking
I
crazy.
can't in good conscience do them like that.
No, yes you can because they're
The
garbage.
White Castle workers would not appreciate that.
I don't care what they appreciate. I don't appreciate them.
I think it has to go somewhere.
Okay, yeah, it does go somewhere and it goes in the F. Look at that F spot. We have nothing in the F spot, man, and there's got to be White Castle. You know?
Yeah.
I think White Castle is an F tier.
This is the hardest decision of my life.
Just do it. Just do it. You know deep down inside that you do not like it. You're just saying that you like it.
Dude, I do like it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. There is a deep hatred within you for White Castle.
Yeah, there is. It's disgusting, and I hate it. Put it in F tier, and it's an F tier with me along with Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut and White Castle can go in the F tier. They can go down there for me.
All right,
I'll
put an F for you.
along
put
with
White
Burger
Castle
King,
in F tier.
honestly. No, actually, no. Burger King has the Impossible Whopper. That's why it's not in F tier. That's what I say. Where you put it? Where you put White Castle?
I put it in F. I put an F. I'm listening to you.
Nice.
I'm letting you have this.
That's good.
As
And that's all of
the
it.
general population would also want it to be an F, I think.
And that is the tier list, baby.
Let's review. Let's go over what we have. We have Cane's at S, as it should be.
S.
The king.
Amen, baby.
Of fast food. We got Chipotle, Taco Bell, and Wendy's sitting nice and happy at A tier.
Yep.
We have Jack in the Box, Domino's Pizza, Jimmy John's, Panda Express, Dairy Queen, Chick-fil-A, Subway at B.
A B.
Because they're pretty good, but they're not.
Now C.
special.
Now C. I think these are like the mediocre. Like B and up, I think are good. You know, like these B and up are the places that you like to go. You know.
Yeah,
C
I think
is like
C, I
if
think
there's
is
nowhere else.
Once in a while, you'll go.
Right. Right.
Sonic, KFC, McDonald's, Arby's, Little Caesars. I agree with that. I think C, that's good. Like once in a while, you'll go. I think you could apply that to any of these.
Right.
Steak and Shake, Burger King, Papa John's, Pizza Hut, a D.
Yeah. And then F.
And then F. With,
And then
White
F, we
Castle.
got Little Lonely White Castle. And I think Pizza Hut should be down there too, but that's just how I feel.
I
That's
think.
just how I feel. Well, we'll leave it.
I don't know.
We'll leave it.
We'll leave it. We're leaving it. It's our final verdict. I like White Castle though, and I'm gonna say that, even though.
And Joe, you know what? And you know what? You can say that in silence. I don't want to hear it.
I
don't want to hear you talk about White Castle.
I'm not gonna. My voice will not be oppressed in this.
When it's talking about White Castle.
I think White Castle is decent. I think if it were up to me, it would be in C. I think once in a blue moon, I would go there as much as I'd go to Arby's.
See?
What?
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're disappointing me. F.
I would put it with Arby's. I think once in a month, when I'm feeling it,
we have to agree to disagree with this one.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in White Castle.
Sorry. I'll make it up to you in the next tier list we do. I guarantee you.
You better. You better.
That's the tier list. If you don't agree, then I don't know.
Go suck an egg,
you
man.
can do now. Yeah,
this is the most professional tier list.
You're not gonna get it better anywhere else. We are definitively right, and if you are angry and think we're wrong, then you need to reflect on yourself and realize that you are.
This is the official. This is the official.
Actually official. We were paid by all these brands, and they admitted to where they belonged on the tier list. It's all definitive and real.
Yep.
Except for the ones we haven't had, which there's like 20 of those that we just didn't do because we.
But you know what? That's okay because they're not good enough.
Yeah.
But that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, maybe they are. We've never had them.
Yeah, and that's
it though. We did it. We did the tier list. This is the first episode. We are running pretty long. We got 42 minutes right now.
Sheesh.
It's pretty good.
Fast food though. Fast food.
I would say this is a good start to something beautiful.
It is. It is going to be a beautiful thing, and everyone is going to love it. The whole world.
I think we need to cut it though before it gets out of hand and people start leaving. So that's it. Stay fresh, stay clean. We're trying this out. It's a thing that we're gonna say. You gotta stay fresh. You gotta stay clean. You gotta
don't get it dirty, baby. Don't get it dirty.
Don't get dirty. Yeah, don't get dirty. That's it. See you
in the next one.
Yep, next week.